Hello, Dory Prado here from the South County Faith-Based Coalition, and today we have Pastor Dave Whitaker from Morgan Hill Bible Church, who will be sharing a message on where do we put our faith and hope. Hope you enjoy this. Here in South County, we're all in this together.
We will get through this.
We'll make it through this. We'll make it together.
We will get through this. All of us.
This too will pass.
We will get through this.
We will get through this.
We will get through this together.
That together there is no challenge too great for us to overcome.
Hi, my name is David Whitaker. I'm the pastor at Morgan Hill Bible Church, and so grateful for this opportunity given to me by the South County Faith-Based Coalition to say a few words. Thank you, Dory Prado. This has been a difficult time for all of us, not only dealing with the fear of the coronavirus, but the shelter in place and all the struggles that go with that. Many of you have had to now work from home and trying to figure out what that looks like. Some of you have had your hours cut or loss in pay. Your investments have taken a hit, trying to figure out what to do with your kids. And some of you are dealing with the health issues yourself. And this is a difficult, hard time. It's a time for us to pull together as a community to help one another. And yet our fears often drive us to do selfish things. And what we need is not fear, what we need is faith. But faith in what? Where do we put our hope? And where do we put our trust? Because if there's one thing this period of time has shown us is that all the things we've trusted in, whether it was our investments or our job, our careers, our government, our health, all of those things have been called into question. And where do we get our source of help? And where do we get our source of strength? I find comfort as a follower of Jesus from the scriptures. And here's what King David wrote in Psalm 121 that has brought a lot of comfort to me. Let me read it for you. I look up to the mountains. Does my help come from there? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel never slumbers or sleeps. The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon at night. The Lord keeps you from all harm and watches over your life. The Lord keeps a watch over you as you come and go, both now and forever. That's a wonderful, comforting word to us, that we have a God who cares, who loves us, who is watching over us, that where we can't put our trust in so many other things that we used to trust in, we can trust in the Lord. It reminds me of the story of Jesus in a boat with his disciples. And in that boat, he was asleep, and there was a great storm that came up, and the disciples were afraid. And they woke up Jesus and said, Don't you care that we're going to perish? And he called out to the wind and the waves, and they immediately stopped. And he said, "Oh, you of little faith." What was he trying to teach them? He was trying to teach them and teach us that we don't need to live in fear. He's not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of a sound mind. And we can place our faith and hope in a God who loved us, a God who is sovereign, but a God who also came to a cross and died for us and rose again to give us new life. That is our comfort, and that is our hope, and that is our peace. And so I pray during this period of time that you will find comfort. Maybe you've not read the scriptures for a long time, or maybe you've never considered them. I encourage you, look to God's word and let it speak to you. And as a community, let's care for one another, let's love one another, and let's move from fear to faith and put our faith in a God who loved us and gave himself for us. I'm praying for you. Our church is praying for you. If there's anything that we can do to come alongside of you, please let us know. God bless you, and thank you.